I've been inspired by people widely known and little known, people who passionately pursue their dreams every day. They inspire me with their passion, with their creativity, with their stories, with their personalities, and it's that inspiration that's continued to push me forward toward my dreams, even when things are overwhelming and everything logical in me says it's impractical and hopeless. But inspiration can be a two-edged sword. Fueled by the creative fire of inspiration, I'll write and create and envision my own stories, my own films, and then somewhere along the way I find myself depressed. My story isn't measuring up, it's not as funny or as dramatic or as interesting as the stories of my inspirations. It's only been recently that I've realized that that's okay. My stories are not the stories of my inspirations. I'm not the same person they are. They have their own stories to tell their own ways, and I have my own story to tell in my own way. It's not better or worse for being my own, it's simply different, and that's okay. Maybe it's funny that I'm only coming to this realization now, that it's not something that has been obvious to me all along, but I don't think I'm alone. I think that there's a lot of other people like me. Maybe you're the same way. You find yourself oddly discouraged because your story or your painting or your song isn't measuring up to the creations of your inspiration. And maybe, just like me, you look at your own work and feel it's inferior. And if you look deep down, the truth is you feel that way because it's not the same as your inspiration. Being different isn't a weakness. Just because my stories will never be the same as the stories of my inspirations doesn't mean they're lesser stories. It just means they're my stories. They're different than the stories anybody else could tell because they're mine. And in the end, that's the thing that sets our inspirations apart. They inspire us because they embrace their own creativity, their own identity, and they pursue their own dreams their own way. The stories they tell are their own, and nobody else could ever tell their stories in the same way that they do. So don't let yourself get discouraged because you feel like you're not measuring up. You have your own stories to tell in your own unique way, a way nobody else could ever touch. So be inspired, but not discouraged. Be influenced, but not changed. Here's to your stories, being your stories. Here's to you, being you.